angle. Alberttt not showing himself as well, looking for the steals. He is going to try and wriggle for retribution steal, and he gets it across the wall. Del Rosario tried to go for the blow, mistimes the turtle, and that is going to be Team Indonesia going to be pushing back onto a Team Philippines. Beautiful, beautiful executions.
Yes, and Vin, we saw that.
Alongside, so they are going to be able to secure the gold plating for CW up top. So this is going to inject him very, very hard. But here comes the real manipulation, putting Gonzalez in a awkward situation. They are going to threaten his way through, but they will focus on Villaluna and Gonzalez as well, getting sniped up from the side. Team Indonesia gets a very easy 2-kill takedown. However, the retaliation is going to be in the name of Del Rosario. Imam as well going to be looking for the refrags, and that is going to be SANZ and Win taken down.
And right now, look at Team Indonesia. They're having the gold lead. Part of it is because CW is winning his lane hard because he has one level ahead.
Not even bother to contest, maybe even sending up Soda for information.
Yeah, looking at this, there's no way for Team Philippines to realistically steal this away, especially looking at the top lane. They're focusing on to CW, and CW is able to escape-ish, still managed to get Vin down, and finally goes down to carry, and Vin unable to protect his own gold laner, SANZ, making sure that he gets the return kill onto the Rafaela overall. In terms of...
That's exactly what happened for Team Philippines, and that's just how they're going to force fight. But here comes the force fight coming in right from the get-go. Team Indonesia going for Tyrant's Rage. They forced the issue, and just like that, Team Philippines, they were able to defend the carry and get Win as well as SANZ. Team Indonesia getting a little bit too aggressive with the play, gets heavily punished for that.
Again, the focus is on the gold lane, and this is the situation that I was afraid of, that the Kufra is highly...
But as of yet, now third turtle coming into play. Team Indonesia still having a slightly in terms of economy. Vin going for the setup. He wants to go for the catch. Can he cancel the heavy speed? Unfortunately, he cannot. The turtle will be secured. The holy baptism is keeping Vin in charge. Tyrant's Rage going to be trying to set up before dying for his spell, but here comes the burst from CW. They take down Archive, and they are going to push forward. Team Indonesia just doesn't have damage, but no, I hold that thought for now. A big four-man dotting line turns the tide for Team Philippines, and this time Team Indonesia is going to have their backs against the wall as they get turned around, losing 3 members.
Interesting interaction where the heavy spin actually pushed Kufra away, unable to engage, and even when he met Gonzalez or Imam is shut down first, and look at the damage. Villaluna almost got taken down by CW.
Agreed. It looks like they're going to try to threaten the lot again. Team Indonesia has won out in all their alternative trades with the retribution. This time, Team Philippines not even going to contest it as well. Xavier comes in, tries to zone them out. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do too much, and that is going to be the Lord easily take in the hands of Team Indonesia, as Team Philippines knows that they cannot contest it once again. Soto tries
not that big of a deal.
Yep, seems like here comes the attempt as well. The Hurricane, the heavy speed comes in, locks Vin into place. The tower is going to get a free kill on it there, and that is just going to be Team Philippines benefiting from this kill. Team Indonesia not going to be able to do too much, and seems like the strategy of poking from Indonesia is working out, but if you get caught out like that, CW is forced to actually join up the fight to actually contribute in terms of damage, and this is so very lacking. However, Soto's going to get a pickup onto a CW, unkilled so far, as he is going to be able to help Team Philippines come over top. And wow, that is all happening. Gonzalez is having free farms all the way through up top side.
Killed. But this is the thing that they have to replicate. Once it's down, then they can go for it. But look at the damage coming out from Gonzalez. Alberttt has to go out because it's a little bit too much. Gonzalez level 13 right now, and it looks like a little bit too much that Team Indonesia, they're gonna have to give this away if they're gonna contest it. What are they gonna do? SANZ opening the real world manipulation, focusing on the back line, and R7 is gonna be taken down. Del Rosario is going down to CW. CW able to dish out as much damage as he can. That's the double kill, but right now he has basically no HP, and look at that, Gonzalez focusing and making sure that he gets another kill. Team of Philippines winning a lot on that team fight.
Oh, that was huge coming from both of these teams as well. I feel like Team Indonesia, they played it as best as they could in that situation, even though Alberttt was chunked out rather early. But because of this trades coming in, lose
best of their abilities, challenging each other to make sure that they're going to bait out mistakes. And this is going to be the name of the game for this team fight going in. Who will be baited?
Very risky. The Storm doesn't connect on Team Philippines. They're very aware about that. And Team Indonesia, they want to capitalize on this Lord Storm. The Lord is going to be there. But as of yet, SANZ trying to set up for the exit strat as well. But here comes the first storm on. But it's only an Archive, and Team Indonesia going to be applying a little bit more pressure, waiting on the side lane fight as well, because Soto is going to be in the nearest position. But looks like they are going to force the issue. as they go in for the catch. The Lord is going to be coming in. Who's going to get it as well? It seems like it's going to be Team Indonesia, but they return the favor. Gonzalez picks on towards the tanks as well. Team Indonesia, they need to make a run for it. Villa Luna going to be coming in as well, but R7 goes in for the defuse. Double kill coming in from Gonzalez, but he eventually falls off as the kite coming from SANZ and CW just a little bit too strong. As now you can see R7 chipping away at the stone, trying to force them to back off, and CW wants to pick off as well. Another Donut comes in, but CW from the side picks up bit by bit, snipes them from a range, and Soto goes in for the finish, leaving him alive. But SANZ is going to be there, but R7, you need to help your compadres, and that is going to be a wipeout. Soto still going to be hanging on from side Team Philippines. He has the immortality. He's going to try to make an escape. The real motivation will finally catch up, and they get the full wipeout as Team Indonesia comes up on top with this fight.
Not only a wipeout, but the Lord is there as well. This is what we were talking about. They have to bait things out. Vin actually baiting out the heavy spin from the Rosario, making sure that he does not have that crowd control. And look at how R7 just focuses on Gonzalez. Indonesia right now, they have a lot of map pressure just off of that one team fight. Right now, the Lord is pushing in, and Team Indonesia, they are in prime position to win this game. The Akai is in front, trying to make sure that the Lord doesn't actually enter the base. This is a good situation. He's trading his own HP, and right now making sure that he pushes everyone away. I'm pretty sure he wanted R7 for himself. Unfortunately, the angle was not there.
Oh, that was huge coming in from Team Philippines. That was huge coming from Indonesia because they needed to win that fight. But at the same time, you can see that the damage outcome from Gonzalez is just so very huge, and the only thing that is stopping him from doing even more damage is pretty much Vin's bouncing ball stopping the second skill steps of Gonzalez. And every time he is willing to trade his life to get a little bit of an edge to allow CW to pick off apart. And you can see this is very difficult for Team Indonesia. CW cannot miss any single shot. But now you can see Villa Luna getting poked as well as the real world Malaysia to isolate the fight. Team Indonesia, they are going to focus on inhibitors and back off. Very disciplined plays are on the
can do a lot of damage, but not as much as Gonzalez. So as long as they get that, they're going to win.
Agreed. R7 keeping tabs onto Villa Luna's position. The Lord is going to be stalking as well, but here comes the heavy speed catching on the Vin. But Vin, he is a tank. He's going to be able to disengage, but look at this. He's going for the setup, waiting for the catch. They catch on Soto, but he is going to be able to get out of sticky situation. Real Win Mission was baited out, but Team Philippines, they don't really want to fight into this yet. And CW is going to force the issue, take down Villa Luna, and you can see Gonzalez not going to be able to do too much. He's going to get caught out eventually, but still, they are kind of trying to bait out of the awkward positioning that they were forced in to force the fight rather than focus contesting on the Lord.
But Indonesia is in dangerous territory. Gonzalez is going to get choked down. Even though he has Wind of Nature, but he cannot deal with magic damage. Killing spree, giving over to R7. And look at this. Imam is trying to defend.
Wow.
Vin isolating Soto. Soto is going to go down. Vin survived with a slither of health right now. Team Indonesia, they can secure the Lord and eventually push for the win.
That is the genius Team Philippines tries to jeopardize to contest the Lord.
The Uranus damage should not be underestimated because again, the Wind of Nature can only immune against physical damage for about 2.5 seconds. But the damage coming in from the side of Indonesia is magic damage coming in from SANZ as well as R7. Right now, they're toying with the idea of getting this Lord. Team Philippines as well as Team Indonesia. Indonesia is baiting it out, and Team Philippines is looking for an angle for them to engage. Soto is going in from behind, and right now looking at Team Indonesia, they're actually getting clocked in. They're going to focus on Soto. Is that the target that they want?
Smart coming from Team Indonesia. You can see they're hesitating and focusing on Soto as well. Soto's pretty much the only one that can kill CW from a backline, and as you can see, CW, they were thinking whether or not do they kill off Soto from the get-go, take away CW's concern, and then focusing on the fight. And Team Philippines is still deciding whether they want to make a play. Seems like it is going to be concealed plays, going for backline, trying to catch on CW, but unfortunately it was red from Team Indonesia, so they are going to be doing A-okay. Back off, but here comes their reply as well as they try to go in for the concealed plays, but it is still a threat. The Lord is going to be resetted for now, but Team Philippines has to concede aggression because the waves are shoved in.
Yeah, this is difficult whenever your inhibitor turrets are down. Team Indonesia, they're really controlling the tempo. R7 is waiting for a flanking position. Look at the Lord. Only 2 bars left. Team Philippines going in front. Can they secure it? Right now, real woman manipulation has been used. That Rosario is there. Alberttt is there. Alberttt is able to secure it for himself. Imam gets a kill. But look at the backline. Managing to get CW. But it's only
he needs to run.
His immortality. Soto securing the kill for himself. He is gonna pop his own immortality. Look at Imam as well as Gonzalez. Both of them virtually full HP. Even though Indonesia secured the Lord, but they are still in this game. They still want to push. The minion is alive, and they're going to secure the mid lane turret.
Oh, no, it's not over yet. Team Philippines, they know they've got the upper hand. 40 seconds on CW. Gonzalez is in free reign. They know they can close out this game because they've got the tank killer in their hand. They do get the good Alberttt. He's going to get pinned in. He's so close to win the trunket, but that's not going to do him any good. The real world manipulation is going to come in. However, look at this. R7 is dragging the minions to try and stall this aggression to buy time for CW's resurrection, and Team Philippines, they will get back that minion control as they try to shove in towards the middle lane. Gonzalez looking for the opportunity as SANZ will focus on going for the wave clear. R7 is back in the recall as well, but the inhibitor is quickly very focused on as well. SANZ getting focused out, he won't lose his life, and now once again R7 trying to finish off the minions, but eventually Win is going to be spawned out as well. CW on 1 second left from the side of Indonesia. He's going to be back in action, but they lost all their defense. It's only CW and Win as the tank killer will continue to push forward. 4v2 situation. This is going to be a very difficult one for the Indonesia defense. When it becomes in, CW takes a huge chunk. This is going to be the GG push potentially, but now they're throwing their bodies just to defend against this, but they're just too strong. Gonzalez still has immortality, chipping away towards the minions, but the empowered minions just spawned. But can CW do anything about this?
Right now, Team Indonesia, they're defending hard, and Team Philippines, is this a situation where they will overstay their welcome? They have their umbrella, they can heal. The minions are here. Gonzalez, you're going too deep. You're going too deep, but they still managed to get CW. And look at this, Alberttt is proxying the minion. The minion is down in the mid lane, but look at Top. Top is still pushing. And right now, Team Philippines, they don't need to go back. A lot of the minions are pushing Team Philippines. It looks like this is their game to win. SANZ is there. He has immortality. He will try to stop this. Real world manipulation has been popped. But look at this. What can they do? Team Philippines got their second victory of this best of 5.
Oh, it is so unfortunate for Team Indonesia, but what a comeback coming